Ladies and gentlemen, you are not good enough. That is some advice from Alex Hormozy, who is talking about the reason that most people don't get where they're trying to go is because they don't put the hard work in. They don't, he calls it the Rocky cutscene. They don't put the work in to get where they want to go, to learn the repetitions, to make the mistakes, to start to get better, to start to do the things that they really, really can't accomplish. And the main takeaway from this is that you're just not good enough. So, how does it make you feel? You know, it may not be a common, it may not be in a really a well received message this day and age, where everyone's trying to give you the fluffy advice on you're good enough, the good, this is the best job you can do, or like you're trying to be, they're just giving you the advice that they want you to kind of make you feel like you're accepted. And the reality of it is, if you're not getting where you want to go, in the words of Alex Hormozy, it's because you're not good enough. You're not doing the day-to-day work. You're not making the mistakes on a small level that's going to allow you to get the repetitions, to get better, to learn. A good example is lifting weights. They call it time under tension or time under the bar. Under the bar is a quick phrase. So if you just don't put the time under the bar, if you haven't done 10,000 bench press moves or 10,000 squats, then you're not going to have big legs. And you can read a million books on how to do squats. You can watch a million videos on how to do squats, the right ways, the wrong ways. But if you don't get in there, if you don't get into the gym and you don't get that squat bar over your shoulders or over your chest, and you don't start doing them, you're not going to realize how the process works. And so this is a big takeaway from these guys, and they're saying that some of the best people in the world are good at what they do because they have time in that industry before they venture into starting a business around that industry. And there's a lot of folks out there who have really good ideas, they have good intentions, they have some resources, but they don't have the nuts and bolt practice. They don't have the day to day, they don't have the long term practice of doing something at scale with tons of repetitions. And they're trying to teach you, or they're trying to manage you, or they're trying to sell you on that thing. A lot of coaches can fall into this category, and psychologists, gym coaches. There's many different categories that you could probably find great examples of this in. Anyway, a cool example that I've been thinking a lot about is a lot of people who try to talk about, I'll use an example right now, waiting tables. So I'm a professional waiter, wait tables for a living. And there's a ton of people who come in and they just don't know the details. They don't, little things can't fly off their tongue. They don't have a little thing that people don't think about is what is going on? Where am I from? Southern California, United States. Southern California, United States is where you're coming live from. I am driving to work and it is a beautiful day outside. Life is good. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. It's I'm not sure if you celebrate it where you are, but if you don't, happy Valentine's Day. If you do, an even happier Valentine's Day. I hope it finds you nice. And yeah, so going back to the topic, which is getting the repetitions in, there's a lot of little things that can make a huge difference. If you don't have the energy it takes to wait tables, then you're going to be tired at the end of the night and you're not going to want to stay longer. And if you stay longer, 5 days a week, that can equate to almost an extra whole set of shift. That can equate to an entire shift of extra work that you're putting in. That it's actually benefiting you and your family and whoever's benefiting from your work because you're already there. You get the economies of scale. You get to learn more. And as you're doing more work, you're learning more. You're becoming more familiar with the environment. You're becoming a better team member. And this is some huge stuff. Hey, what's up from the UK? All is well. All is well from the UK. You ever heard of where Disneyland is? Anaheim, California. That is the area that I am from. Is Anaheim, California is the city I'm in right now, not where I'm from. So that's the jam. One of the reasons that you're not as good as you want to be is because you're not putting in enough work. And people try to rush this game. They try to get there a lot faster. And take your time, put the long, hard work in, and things will get better. So that is the amazing scoop of the day. Happy Valentine's Day. Put the extra work in, have some patience, enjoy your time on this planet while you can. And remember, if you can't get there now, you're never there. Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, be well.